Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So today, big headline news. Russia threatening with nuclear weapons. Alright guys, so we're preppers. I'm not going to come on here and get you all riled up and scare you to death about nuclear attacks here in America. Now, let me talk to you guys about this. Russia is vaguely threatening, saying it's no bluff, using wordage that using nuclear as a blackmail, the winds can turn in their direction, or something along that. I'm paraphrasing. Guys, do I think Russia will use a nuclear weapon? Yes, but not here in the States, at least not at first. My belief, and this is my opinion and my belief, I believe that they will use some type of tactical nuclear weapon in Ukraine. I do. If not, something will happen with the nuclear power plant. Alright. Now, as far as using nukes against the United States, if the United States react to a nuclear event in Ukraine, there is a huge possibility that a nuclear weapon will be targeted at a large city in the United States. Kind of like, back off, don't do it. But if a nuclear event happens in Ukraine, guys, it's World War III. We will react. NATO will react. All the other countries will react. It's not just going to be isolated there. Now, other people, they'll say nothing's going to happen. Hey, that's fine. I hope nothing happens. I do know the news media is sitting there saying that Russia is calling for a military action. They're doing conscripts, the draft over there. Yeah, it was like 300,000 people who they're drafting, conscripting. This is like the third time that they've ever done that. So, yeah, they're getting ready for something, in my opinion. But I want to bring everything back here, guys. I want to bring everything to you guys here in the community. I don't want you guys freaking out, maxing out your credit cards, running to the store, clearing out the shelves and all that stuff. You should have already been prepping, okay? So hear me out. You should have already been prepping every week or every payday, whenever you get paid. Some people don't get paid by the week. That's just semantics. Everyone wants to argue with me on stuff. Whenever, okay? Do I recommend that you continue to prep? Yes, of course I do. Do I recommend a urgency to continue to prep even harder? Yes, I do. But I also want you to do it responsibly. Don't go in debt. Don't get behind in your bills because you think World War III is coming tomorrow. The fact is, guys, we do not know when this stuff is going to happen. We know something is going to happen. We just don't know when. Until that timeline catches up, we still have to be responsible in paying our bills, paying our rent, stuff like that. Because if you go out and buy a year's supply of food and you didn't pay your rent, you spend all your money on food and you didn't pay your rent and you're getting eviction notices, how in the world are you going to be ready to survive SHTF events if you don't have a place to lay down your head? And also, I know, dude, you teach outdoor survival. That's not the end all be all. I have no dreams of living in the woods, okay? I just teach how to survive in the woods when you have to. That's it. I'm not saying go live in the woods with just your backpack for years on end. That's not what I'm saying. If you get evicted because you're not paying your rent, where are you going to put your preps? All those preps that you just went and bought. Where are you going to go? So you need to be responsible on this. Is this something we need to take serious? The threat of a nuclear attack, a threat of global war? Yes, of course, but we do it responsibly. All right? Do I believe something major is going to happen? Yes, of course I do. I'm a prepper. Do I have dates? No, I don't. We prepare for as many things as possible. That's what we do as preppers. Now, when it comes to nuclear, guys, my belief, my opinion, nothing's going to go off here in America at first. There's a lot of things that will play in before a nuclear weapon ever goes off here in America. It all goes off in Ukraine. It depends on what our government and NATO does. It depends on how far Russia and China are willing to go. And of course, you got people in the sandbox there that wants to, jump in there anyway. It is very possible that a retaliatory strike does hit America if we dive into Ukraine to fight. And I think it's going to be a major city. Why waste a nuclear weapon in a cornfield? Okay. Let's be honest. Let's really look at this stuff, guys. Now, guys, I want to point you up to, should be a pop-up up here. Canadian Prepper had released a video yesterday discussing this stuff, guys. And I'm sure he's going to cover something today on this. I watch him. I watch all his videos and stuff, guys. You know, information's key. Look at someone else's opinion on things. He's a much higher educated man than I am. Plus, he's got better contacts. But looking at this information, I want to calm everybody down because I'm getting a lot of emails. Prep normal. If you got an extra 20 bucks, yeah, and when I say extra 20 bucks, I mean that's an extra 20 bucks that you were going to put in savings. All right? Go buy extra food. Do not take away from the bills that you need to pay to function in society today and go spend on a whole bunch of food and not pay your bills. Do not do that. Don't, guys. All right? Be responsible on this. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep it too long. I've actually been rambling a little too much here. What I'm trying to say, keep prepping. Keep informed on all this. There's a lot of great channels out there covering this stuff. Do everything responsible. Don't get into hysterics. Don't focus on your family. Focus on what you have to do to sustain life. And just keep prepping. All right? Don't freak out. Now, do I think you need to run and go buy all kind of nuclear suits and all that stuff at this time? No. But see, I'm a prepper. I don't buy in reaction, and neither should you. Okay? You should not let emotions dictate your prepping. You're supposed to look at it analytically wise. We purchased ours, I don't know, a while back. Our first gas mask when we first started prepping. This is something that we prep for in advance. Don't react by. Reaction by off of emotion is what's going to hurt you in the long run as far as your wallet, everything. Okay? Do I believe preppers need to have CBN suits and stuff? Yes, I do. We're preppers for a reason. But I don't want you running out there and go buying this stuff just because of the stuff going on. Do I think something could happen? Yes, but I don't know when. It could be 3 years down the road. It could be 20 years down the road. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to say it could be tomorrow because I don't believe it will be tomorrow. But as preppers, we plan for it as if it's going to happen tomorrow. That's why we always say practice with your preps, make plans, work those plans out. That way when something does happen, you're not fearful of it. You already got your plan. You already got your supplies in order. All right? Now, guys, if you decide that you're going to go and buy nuclear stuff, protection, IOSAT, things like that, we have affiliates on that. You can use ours. We'll get a percentage. If you get a better deal somewhere else, hey, go that way. But I'm asking you, before you go and buy stuff like that, make sure you have food. Make sure you have water filters. Make sure you have medical, hygiene, things of that nature, things to sustain your life. Because the threat of a nuclear weapon is a threat. It's a real possibility, but it's minute compared to food shortage and the availability to purchase and get food for your family to eat. The threat of nukes are still there. But people see that and they forget about everything else, and they go and run and buy the suits and stuff. And hey, like I said, we've got them. We purchase them ourselves. But don't buy these things out of reaction, out of emotion. All right, guys. Much love to everybody. I want to quickly discuss something. On October 13th, Prepping by Faith has a great video coming out. I do encourage you guys to make sure that you're there. I will announce it again. I was asked to join on this video. Unfortunately, I'm unable to make it. That is my wedding anniversary. So I do appreciate the invite. We will definitely get something hooked up later. But yeah, you know, keep the wife happy keeps my life happy. Actually, though, this is going to be our wedding anniversary on the 13th. So we already got some plans and stuff like that. But I do appreciate you contacting me, asking me to be involved in this. So hopefully we can work on a collaboration on something at a further date. So anyway, guys, please just calm down, think things through, prep accordingly. But don't run out there and start buying stuff because you're fearful. We prep for a reason. Not to be fearful. We prepped so we don't have to be in fear, running and scrambling to go get stuff. We already have everything. All right? That's why we're preppers. Speak to y'all later.